Let's get it.
What's up, boss?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to we're back again, episode 12 of the Hunt Club podcast. Of course, I got to my left, I was about to say my Jamel.
My Jamel. That's a pause already.
But to my left, I got Jamel.
What up? Welcome back.
To my right, I got Mike.
Hello, world.
In the middle is me, man. So we're gonna
You hear what's playing, all right?
yeah, man. We got
push.
I don't know what this beat is.
It's finally June. So
Did you not hear this album?
Huh?
Did you
So
not
it's
hear this
finally-
album too?
Huh?
it's finally June. So the month that we've been waiting for. Any hip hoppers, anybody that's like, set and ready to get slammed with all of their, the summer albums, the summer music.
Yeezy season, bitches.
It has finally started. So just last week we got, earlier this week we got Kanye.
Designer.
The week before that,
I listened to
Designer came out.
Yeah, I listened
What
to
Designer?
KOD Designer.
Kate Spade?
No, nigga.
R.I.P.
Future Junior.
Oh no.
That nigga.
Oh yeah, he did drop. But that wasn't June though. That was like early.
That was Yeezy.
I listened to that shit. That's
Right.
technically easy.
Yeah, he didn't earn his stripes to drop in June. Yeah, so we had Kanye drop. Of course, I don't know if a lot of people knew Pusha T's album came out.
They
I think
did.
it was more
Y'all
shit
don't
around
give
it.
Pusha enough credit. A lot of he has his fan base, man. People knew Push was coming out first because after the Yeezy rollout with all the albums, the Tiana Taylor, Push, Cudi,
Tiana
and Cudi
Taylor?
album.
Her album came-
I'm not trying to listen to it, but
I'm looking forward
people,
to this.
Push has his fan
I'm
base.
not.
He had the clips and all this shit. Nigga been rocking since like
I mean,
2002, man.
yeah, he has a 20-year
Put some
career.
respect on his name.
Push.
But you ain't looking for the shit. Nigga,
Yeah, I don't think-
I've been a Push fan.
if you're a Push fan, you're looking for it. Ain't no
Since,
the
Grinding.
public ain't just looking for it.
You can do the beat on the desk.
I have no rhythm.
Nigga, that
so
was like
fuck.
12 years ago.
That was not 12 years ago.
Grinding came out like 12 years ago, bro.
Yeah, it was like I was in 8th grade when that shit came out.
Nigga, you're 30. That's
I'm 29. You're 30. Old motherfucker.
That shit came out a while ago. But back to what Jamal was saying, I guess the fan base. I consider myself a Pusha T fan, but I wasn't like waking up, waiting till like 12 o'clock, midnight for it to drop.
Then. Damn.
So, but no,
you was not up waiting for
dog, I was a real Clips Pusha fan. I bought the Hell Hath No Fear. I bought that. Remember it was in my CD case, the little red joint.
No,
Yeah,
Kind of like
that's
a big,
lie.
when kind of like a big
That's a
deal
lie.
came out. I was waiting for that shit to drop because that's when LimeWire was out, and you got to download like 5 songs, and one might be the right song, and one might have a nigga talking over it. So
All right, rap Push verse to for grinding right now on the spot. Exactly. I went.
I mean, I really could, but we don't have time.
But no, I mean, but yeah. So they dropped. I know we already kind of know, Mike. You didn't listen to Pusha's album.
Who album?
Did you listen to
There's only
Kanye's album?
7 fucking tracks, asshole.
Did you listen to Kanye's album?
Huh?
God damn.
Anyway,
All right,
so me and Austin want to talk about
My
that.
mic off.
so I'm gonna jump right into into Kanye shit first. Pause. So
No, I didn't listen to Kanye. I listened to Kanye shit. I listened to like the first like 5 songs. Like 7, right?
yeah, it was 7.
I think it
all
was
the
like
albums,
5.
all the albums,
All
on
the albums
seven.
is 7 because it's like it's supposed to tie into 7 and be
What?
Some
important
biblical
to the number.
shit.
Yeah. So but no, first Kanye's. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Jeff, and what he was saying, and I kind of agree with him because first I was hyped. I was like, all right, Kanye finally dropping. He about to clear some shit up. This is gonna be Life of Pablo Part 2.
Scoop diddy doop.
But it fell short, and the reason why it fell short is because I think, and me and Jeff was talking about, is all the hype around it. The hype around all the shit that was going around it, the circus around it didn't match up to the album. I would have liked to see him say all the Trump shit, him do all of that crazy shit, tweeting and stuff like that, and then a Life of Pablo type album came out.
Yeah.
But not, I think it was a solid album, but it just didn't match up. It fell short to what everything that was going on around him.
Yeah, I felt like it was gonna be like some knockouts, some bangers on there. It's more like soulful. I wasn't like expecting.
It's
that.
like him
Yeah, I
talking
guess.
to
I
him.
mean, because each album that Kanye comes out is something different, so it's
True.
not going to sound like the last album. None of his albums sound like the last one. Maybe what was it?
Graduations. The
That was
graduation
like
series.
late registration and
Sounds
college dropout
Dropout
might have
similar.
been similar, but
Yeah.
that's it. Everything else sounds completely different. So
Right.
I knew his sound was going to change, and I like the concepts that he talked about. But yeah, it didn't hit for me sonically. Like the songs didn't bang like I thought they were. Like All Mine and Yikes were my 2 favorite. Ghost Town, the song he did was with Cudi was dope. But
Right.
I mean, the concepts were cool. So he was talking about his mental health. And, he revealed how he had bipolar syndrome. And he talked about the women in his life, appreciating the women in your life. He talked about the song Sound Like Violent Crimes was about his daughter and his feelings growing up, raising the daughter, and
like Karma and shit coming back on him
Karma
and
and
stuff
North
like that.
growing up, having to deal with ain't shit niggas and stuff like that. So I thought the concepts were dope.
He called out Tristan too.
Called out Tristan, but I just didn't think that the songs were as great, and especially to have 7. So I feel like you have to have 7 of your best tracks.
Yeah, when it's
and I don't think
Kanye,
it was 7. I don't think that was his best 7, but it was the best 7 that worked with the concept of the album. You know what I'm saying, with mental health and raising your
I guess
child
he
and
was
women
trying to be more,
empowerment and stuff like that. But I think he had more bangers. But
Introspective,
yeah, exactly.
No. What I was thinking too is I don't know if you guys saw the story, but like even the cover, I felt like it was rushed. Like if like
Oh yeah, he took
You know
a
the story
picture
behind
on-
the cover, though, right?
Yeah, he took a picture on the
literally
plane.
rushed. Yeah,
it was rushed, and then also that he tweeted out that those songs or some of the songs came. He redid his entire album after the TMZ situation, so he had 7 songs that was probably either dope or trash. But if you do the right after that TMZ situation and you do your entire album after that, you kind of applaud him for knocking out an album in that short
But he
period
was doing
of time.
that with
But at the same time-
TLOP too. He kept changing. Even when it dropped, he was changing stuff and adding stuff and subtracting stuff.
But not this short of a time span. Like
No, he
Like
did
from
it
the-
after it dropped. They don't get no shorter than that.
No. He took he took Wolves. He switched Wolves around for the Life of Pablo.
He
But
added a song at the end too.
But
The,
adding
Saint,
adding
Saint
the
West
song,
or something like
Saint
that.
West.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but-
added that.
but adding a song and completely changing your entire album after an interview is two completely
I
different
mean, you think
things.
he?
man.
I mean,
And
it
then
was only 7 tracks.
that version of Wolves he already had, and he went back to it because people would complain that he took Chance off, or he took somebody off, and people would complain about it, so he went back. So he already had that song in the stash, but I don't
No,
know.
I didn't
like,
know that. I didn't know. Push album cover was Whitney Houston bathroom.
You can
Yeah.
barely. People was pissed off about that, but I mean, it's
Yeah,
not
State
even that
sold
clear.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
They sold it. He ain't steal it and put it up there. They sold it to him for 85 racks,
damn.
and that was that. And they were pissed about it, but
Apparently,
I don't know.
so-
I
Is Bobby
personally
gonna
didn't take
is
it in
Bobby
poor
gonna see
taste.
him?
he said he gonna put hands on him.
I believe that motherfucker. He dropped coke on the
Have
fucking
you seen
MTV.
Bobby? Have you seen Bobby lately?
Doesn't matter. He's
That nigga-
crazy,
that
Bobby
nigga-
Brown.
Right.
That nigga ain't got the stamina. For
So about all right. So about the Push album, but the Push album for me, it was
Which album?
the Pusha T album. It was like one and done for me. Like I listened to it.
Please, nigga.
I
both
listened
of y'all,
to it.
by the way.
I listened to it, and I listened to it with an open mind. But I mean, is the same Push. I mean, I listened to all of Pusha
what else
T's
do you
albums and
want?
stuff.
You want that dope talk, and you want bars.
That could have been a
nigga.
mixtape. That could have been
You don't
something
appreciate
free, to
that
be
shit,
honest
Mike?
with you.
I heard T Grizzly's album, so I'm covered.
That shit's way better than T Grizzly album.
Bullshit. You lying through your TV. You know what?
I mean, I plan on listening
It's
to
better lyrically, but I mean, I work out the T Grizzly shit.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, it's slap more, but
So what we going for the Pusha T album?
like
Like
10,
that?
5 stars. I mean, out of 5.
out of 5. Yeah.
Kanye should get a 3 out of 5. Push gets a 4 out of 5.
I give just because of the atmosphere around Kanye shit. And
What
Kanye
was
shit when
the
it dropped.
I mean, because it's only 7 songs, so I literally listened to it probably 25 times. Just
What, the
letting
whole
it-
album?
Yeah, it's only 7 songs. Let it
With
play. It's like
Kanye?
40. Yeah.
I only listen to one song on Kanye's album, to be honest with you, and that's Ghost Town. I put it on,
Really?
listen to Ghost Town, turn it on, and the only part that I listen to Ghost Town.
Damn.
The only part of Ghost Town
What?
I actually listen to is the dude talking about put his hand on the stove.
I feel like I'm free.
I go in on
Come
that,
on,
but that's the only song that I listen to.
Only like
So I give it.
Austin only likes depressed music.
I know.
I mean, y'all kind of connected the dots, but no, for Kanye, I think I would give it because of everything around it. I would give it a 3 out of 5, and then I would give Pusha's album a 3 out of 5 too.
Damn.
To be honest with you.
What's
wrong
bringing,
with it?
And
I
he
mean,
had
'cause it's
infrared.
kinda like
He had infrared on it that started this whole Drake. Well, not started, but it's
I
been
haven't
going on,
heard.
but ignited the shit.
I haven't heard Infrared
Nigga, please.
or Duppy.
Infrared was straight, but it's not like a.
man.
Infrared
We
was
can't
straight.
talk about this shit.
Infrared
If
was
you
straight.
I heard
you couldn't take 4 minutes out of
Addy
your
Dunn.
shitty day
No, I have.
to listen to a fucking diss
I only
track.
listen to relevant
When
things.
you watch battle rap, right?
You damn right.
You like when shit get personal, right?
I do like when they
The
talk to
shit
niggas.
get personal,
So
nigga.
you didn't hear the.
He hasn't heard Duppy or Infrared.
But
I
Infrared
heard Eddie Don.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That would have made it a difference.
I heard Eddie Don and what's Drake his reply. That's it.
You said
Drake
you didn't
didn't
listen to
reply.
Duppy.
Duppy Freestyle is the song, and then Story of Adidon is the reply to the Duppy Freestyle.
So it's Infrared.
No, there was a reply to fucking Upset. I heard Upset and I heard
Upset was
Eddie
not
Don.
a- Upside. Yeah, no. Upside was.
No, niggas
Damn.
think
But
that
yeah,
wasn't this. It
Infrared
was a
started
diss.
that shit, and the shit is getting crazy, man. Oh, it got crazy. This shit is.
What do you say? Was it hot? Was it hot?
No,
in,
Drake
Eddie
called
Don?
his daddy in the squash, his stepdaddy.
Yeah,
He
so
threw the
alright,
towel
alright.
in and
So
shit.
so yeah, so once Infrared came out, Drake came out with Duppy, and that shit was kind of sketch anyway because he came out the day that Pusha T's album dropped,
Right.
with all of this shit. So it was kind of
Got a
like
little shade.
yeah, no, it's shady, but at the same time, like, how did you come up with reply this freestyle the same day that his album dropped? That
Recorded,
means you
mixed, and
right,
dropped
finished and all
by
that shit.
by that evening.
By that evening. So that's kind of weird.
Push
but
was
then-
like, I got you. I'm about to ruin your press run.
It was
Yeah.
Push and his team of writers.
Yeah. So Pusha T came back a few days later with Life of Adidon and took that shit like left.
damn.
He talked about like illegitimate son.
I'm like,
and shit.
yo.
Yeah.
It was like too much shit. And
He
then
said his-
and
oh.
he said it, he talked about his son. He talked about how nobody loves Drake's mother. Nobody will wife ass.
Yo, that's that
father, father walked out on him.
Can't be
and
married. Yo,
shit. He's embarrassed about his baby mother because she's a porn star. How he got a
shout out to his baby mother.
The cover art was him in blackface.
him in blackface.
I was like, God damn.
Like how much? There's nothing.
And then he
you can
posted
do.
he posted the link to where you can find it on a photographer's website. So they actually shut down the photographer's website because it was so much traffic
Right.
on people going to his site. That shit was like ether level, man. And then you got the Drake stands that said it. It wasn't all that. He talks about.
No.
I saw
he
one
just
post.
gossiping.
He killed that
gossiping.
man.
It's,
Nah,
it's
that nigga
definitely
went
not.
the-
Yeah, it's definitely not gossip.
He
Anytime
went
you
too
go-
far.
Yeah.
How the
yeah.
fuck you go too far in rap beef?
First
After
of all,
hit him up,
once you-
ain't no more go
no,
too far.
once you go
After
personal,
50 Cent dropped the whole mixtape and like destroyed Ja Rule shit, and he came out. Remember, he came out with that mixtape with Fat Joe and like Fat Joe on the beach, like.
Oh,
yeah, like,
Yeah.
that like all rules are just gone. At
Oh,
I
this
mean,
point.
well, that's different. That's 50 set of rules, and then there's like regular rules.
But there are no, because he
And-
said
and
he
be-
did
in
it
beef, there's
because
no
he-
rules.
He said he did it because he brought up his fiance.
Yeah.
So Drake mentioned his fiance. He decided to get personal with it.
that gives
So
him the
that,
liberty.
I mean, all the gloves come off, then the shit
Right.
get personal.
well,
I'm gonna talk
in
about
all honesty, in a battle rap beef, there ain't no personal line. Like if we beefing, family, all that shit.
I mean, that shit was bad.
nigga.
That nigga done had
Say
private
your father-
investigators
said
really
your
go
mother
out-
ain't shit.
He said
Right.
your mother is not
Yeah,
worthy to be married.
She's not worthy of
She
a
not
ring
wifey
and shit.
material.
Right. Yeah. Basically saying she's not wifey material.
Oh my
You are
God.
hiding a son. That's what
Right,
he said.
right.
He just dropped it. When it ain't wrong with nothing.
Then he just talking about 40.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah, he said.
yeah. He said tick tick tick.
what,
46.
what does 40 have?
He has multiple sclerosis.
Ah, my
which is
fucking-
degenerative. Yeah, he is gonna die.
I'm
So
like,
it's
nigga.
that shit was fucked.
That
up.
shit was foul. And I didn't catch on to it until I had to play it back, and then people like connected the dots.
Yeah, I didn't know
and
he
then
had MS though.
No, me either.
So I was like, damn. But
that
I mean,
was
but
low.
people were getting saying it was too far. It's not too far, especially when
you go personal?
when Drake was speaking on Kid Cudi's mental health. His
What'd he say?
mental illness. And he was making light of his depression. So you just bring up his fiance, you make fun of his label mate's mental illness.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm coming at your neck.
Nigga, you
Right,
keep knocking at hell's door, somebody gonna answer.
It's crazy. And so Jay Prince, who is Drake's mentor, stepped in.
Mentor.
After that slaughter, after he got killed, and we waiting for like a couple days for Drake to reply. This nigga ain't saying shit.
He
What-
did
nigga,
say
what
shit.
are
He
you
didn't
gonna
say
say?
nothing.
What are
He
you
did.
gonna say?
He cleared up the black and I think that's when I knew it was kind of over with and then stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He started
he did drop that
explaining
shit.
shit.
When
with
he
an ECR and shit explaining the photo that was released, and then I was like, damn, like after him and the Meek Mill situation, and how like Drake was relentless with it and like was burying the nigga,
Yeah.
had the memes
Right.
and playing in the background at his
Right.
concert and shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah, kept his fucking his boot on his neck.
Right,
and
right,
they
right.
let everybody trash Meek. Yep, memes on the stage.
Right, right.
Let's
They say
laugh
free
at
Meek.
Meek L's L after this. So then when it happens to you,
It's kind of like,
yo, come on,
it
y'all going
wasn't
too
all of
far,
that great.
man.
Yeah.
You took it too far. You shouldn't have said that. Nah, fuck that. And then so Jay Prince, who is hip hop
Garden
legend.
H-Town?
I don't know who Jay Prince is. I always hear his name like that nigga is the Grim Reaper. He like
Nigga,
Trick. He like Trick
Yeah,
in
he's
Detroit.
exactly
He like
the
that
same.
nigga you don't fuck with. You don't know
Leave
what
him
the
alone. Leave his son alone.
You don't know what the fuck he does, but you just don't fuck with Jay
I'm not
Prince.
going to talk about it on air because
So
I
he-
love my life.
Right. So I ain't gonna speak too much about Jay Prince.
You get a phone call
yeah.
and
So
shit.
Get
so
a
they-
phone call out of nowhere. Hey, yo, the fuck you
Houston
just
number
said?
and shit. Yeah.
So he showed. So he kind of stepped in and said that I talked to Drake. Well, I had an audio for. Let's play the audio
Yeah,
first.
play the audio.
All right.
I feel like for a man to attack a man's mother, his father, a man that's dying, I feel that's disrespectful.
Very.
Yeah, and if one leave it on a level playing field and I get at you, you get at me, then bring it on. Make
Right.
best man win.
Right.
But to go and imagine we got into a fight. A man made OG call to Drake this morning, telling him, I don't want you to respond to this. You know what I mean? I don't
believe
want.
everything
We're
this
gonna
nigga
put this to
saying.
bed. You know what I mean? We're gonna
talk
put this
that
to
slow and
bed
shit.
because
Like,
we can't get in the pig pen with pigs, and then because pigs turn into hogs and.
All right, so
Nigga.
that's pretty much it. He was like,
He's not
told
even
that nigga
talking
not
about-
to respond.
He told, no,
Yeah.
he told him not to release his diss that he already recorded. So
Supposedly.
supposedly, and I think
Allegedly.
and people were saying that's like the nigga in third grade that said, "Yo, I got a girlfriend, she bad as shit. But she go
where
to
she
the
at,
school
though?
across town and shit." Like you can't say
We met
I got
on
this right. I got this shit worked up.
No, Black Planet.
Right. I got this shit worked up. It's going to end Kanye career. It's going to end Pusha T career. It's going to motherfucking stop the world. But y'all niggas can't hear it yet because I told them to stop. So, I mean, it's definitely it's crazy. Like even I think Ice Cube said it. He was just like everybody has that moment or that 3 years where they're on top and they can't be stopped. But then you do have to fall from the graces. Right. And I don't think Drake will ever really fall from the graces because he has.
yeah.
I mean,
He's marketable as a person.
I mean,
too,
he has
though,
a
right?
chink in his armor now because now he was untouchable. It was hit after hit after hit. Then he Ether Drake. Nobody could fuck with him.
Ethan Meek.
Do you
I
think
mean,
he needs?
Ether Meek, and then nobody could fuck with him. And now Push comes with some shit. Like
Now,
he came with some shit.
Does
and
he
people
have
like,
to
whoa.
come with
Niggas had
a
to throw in his
reply,
house. He had to
or
throw-
does he have to come out with a never hit and niggas forget
First,
about it?
I think people was probably gonna let it go eventually with no reply because his album was about to drop. Then you got your stepdaddy coming in saying, tell him to chill out, and now there's a song that's out that's gonna end your career, but we ain't gonna put it out though.
Right.
Nah, now we gotta hear that
Yeah,
shit.
fuck
You
it.
know what I'm
Just-
saying? So we
just
gotta
talk about your child and your
right. So the
baby
nigga
mama.
did that to you, and you made a reply, but you won't release the reply. That seemed weak.
Yeah,
All
and
that's
then-
missing is his mama saying, "Leave my baby alone."
Right.
I had that shit out the
Leave
next
him
day.
alone.
And then I think he what they were saying was that he came back with I don't know what I've been in. So he went back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
light.
yeah, yeah.
He
Oh,
went in the
yeah,
light
yeah.
skin
What the fuck
mode
was
and
that?
shit.
Shit
Yeah. He went in the light skin mode and shit. So now we
Y'all don't know what I've been
leave,
through.
Yeah, we gotta leave Drake alone and shit. So that's over. But are you guys looking forward to Kids See Ghosts?
Who?
That's Cudi shit. Cudi and Kanye shit.
What's it called?
Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, I am. Shit.
Yeah, I mean
that
I guess so.
that Cudi and
I
Kanye
just
chemistry
heard
is
about it.
unmatched. That shit is like you can't.
We'll see. I mean, we'll definitely get a taste. I mean, we got a taste of it with Ghost Town. My biggest thing is that if it's not like bogarted by, if it's heavily influenced by Cudi, then I'm all for it. It's gonna be some dope shit, even if it's 7 songs. But if it's like Kanye kind of bogarting it and just Cudi like harmonizing in the back, then hopefully it doesn't
Cudi
fall
works
short.
better on his own. Like
Yeah.
him and what's his name? What's his producer's name?
Plain Pat.
Plain Pat. When him and Plain Pat get in the studio and he gets to do his own thing by himself, he works better by himself. Like that's when his ideas flow. But yeah, I think a lot of people, not just Kanye, not just Cudi, because Push said they take the back seat or they trust Kanye too much. Like
I mean,
Push
yeah,
came to Kanye with 15 tracks. He's like, nah, we're gonna do 7. And I don't like none of this production, so I'm gonna do all the production myself. So I feel like when Cudi, they get in the
Nigga.
studio, Kanye like, nah, I don't like it.
I mean, that's your idol, right? With Cudi, is like that's one
I
of your
get that,
idols and
but-
shit. You're gonna defer to him. So I mean, I get it. I don't
But
necessarily
they're
agree
their
with
own
it. but-
artists. But I mean, not to say they can't make music together. Clearly, they can make music together. But I think it's going to be more heavily influenced by Kanye with help from Cudi.
As opposed to being a collaborative thing.
Exactly.
Right,
So-
right.
But I'm still looking forward to the shit. When is it dropping? This Friday?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
dropping
shit,
this Friday.
word?
Yeah. So
I'm a bet money I'm gonna listen to it. Bet money I'm gonna listen to the whole
You're not
shit.
gonna listen to the whole
How
shit.
much you want to bet?
I bet 20. Like, excuse me.
Bet $20?
Huh? What is that?
$20.
No, come on.
I mean, all you gotta nah. That's so
$20.
stupid. That was a stupid
Easy.
ass
That's
bet.
it.
That's
Easy
dumb as
20.
hell. I guarantee Mike still probably don't listen to it. And
I'm
say
be-
nah,
He
right.
probably won't.
He
crying.
probably
I was,
won't.
I was at work, man.
Look, I'm in the mood to
But
cry.
nah, so another big thing that just recently happened. I don't think it's that big, but I wanted to ask you.
Pause that.
Damn,
nigga.
this
One more
today
time,
has been
'cause
kind
that
of
was-
on
bad
it.
for
We
you.
on it. Nigga. You're the pause patrol.
But I don't know if you guys saw it or not. So apparently, Future, some Instagram girl dropped conversations between her and Future, and it was basically, "I'll fly you out." No, fly out.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she's like, "Book my flight." He's like, "Fuck that, I got you."
Yeah,
when you
regular
get
groupie
here.
shit.
Right. And then fast forward, she gets out there, she gets the room. Future hits her up. He tell her that he's about to come through, wear something sexy. She puts the stop sign on him and says, "Look, I'm not fucking. I'm not doing none of that." And
Her exact words was, "I ain't on that type of time."
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck that
No,
meant.
but you know what the funniest thing about the text was that people aren't really talking about is that he said, "All right, I got my son. I can leave him real quick. We can
What?
get some
Sometimes
pussy."
you gotta
He
do
did
that.
not say that.
He did.
He
So I
said,
swear to God.
not
he
say
said,
that
he said,
shit,
"Fuck
yo."
you some time, man." That ain't real shit, yo. That ain't real shit.
I can't speak on that because I
Yeah,
watch
you
my
ain't
son,
gotta-
so I
you
can't
ain't
say I
gotta
would
gang-
leave my sons for some pussy, but it's tempting
on, man.
depending on what she looked like.
She wasn't all
Was
up,
she
but-
bad?
She was straight,
I mean,
but
she was an IG model. You know, she had a fat ass and stuff.
She wouldn't leave your
But
kids.
the thing,
bad.
but the fucked up part is that Future always is already getting shit for being a bad dad and saying that Future is the stepson to his own son, and then you get caught in the text messages saying,
Hey, yo,
"I'm
I'ma
about
get-
to leave
Yo,
my
he got
son
like
to come
drop
see
this
you at the
nigga off
hotel to
real
get some
quick.
pussy."
how you know it was him? He has like 20 kids, man. He could have probably
Future
been
do
talking
have a
about
lot
one
of
of
fucking
his.
kids.
But I mean, you don't think that in his whole entourage of people, he like, "Yo, can you watch Shorty for like 10 minutes right now? I'll be at the
No,
hotel. I'll be
man.
right back." Damn. So
He said, "I have my son today, but I'm gonna break away to come see you for a second."
little nigga take a nap every once in a
You
while.
go,
don't
you
he?
leaving Cadence to get some pussy?
She taking a nap. How long is this nap?
I mean, we know you don't last too long, so it probably would take a little
Hey,
nap.
man, look, it is what it is. She taking that nap. I'm going down the street. Have the homies go ahead and sit
That's
out in the living
fucking
room.
crazy.
But not shit. So
if she can make her own sandwich, she fine. She
yeah,
don't need
right,
no
right.
fucking super.
Supervision, right? So he
door.
go. So she says she's not on that type of time, and it's just how nonchalant his text messages were.
I mean, but you know, you can't.
He
text
didn't
this
say no
nigga.
more than one sentence. So,
But didn't he cancel her flight or some shit?
no, but
He never canceled anything. So first off,
Oh, did he
anytime
fuck?
a nigga, he didn't.
No.
Fuck, nah. So anytime a nigga be like, you know what, you bring up the question, hey, you gonna pay for my flight? And you be like, nah, I got you when you get here. That should have been like a red flag. Like, all right, hold up. This nigga making millions of dollars.
Oh, so
and
she
he
paid for her own flight.
pay for her own
Yeah.
flight. So that's real nigga check number one. He made her
That's
pay for her
definitely
own
right.
You
flight.
gotta have an insurance policy in
Real
place
nigga
in
check.
case
Right.
bitches be bluffing. Because
Real
bitches
nigga
do be
check.
bluffing.
So she flies out and she thought, I guess she was gonna be there for like the whole weekend.
No, bitch, you here for 30 minutes.
He-
No,
booked
but
it for a
they had a relationship before. Not to say a sexual
Oh.
relationship, but he had met her in Miami and he brought her to the studio and they were kicking it and chilling. And so he hit up again, like, I'm in LA, come through.
Yeah.
So she thought it was gonna be on some shit, on some chill shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but she thought it was gonna be on some chill shit like it was in Miami. So she flew over, not thinking nothing. I just thinking that Future wanted to spend his quality time in a
Talk,
hotel
you know?
room with her.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go to a hotel room, sit and talk.
But
about
that's
what's
some
going
shit you be on.
right.
Austin, but-
Hotel rooms have Netflix. in
Like
them.
you,
Right,
I mean,
right.
women. Come on, women, ladies, you gotta know that if a rapper with the reputation that Future has wants you to come out and see him in LA, that you know sex is expected. Now I know we got the Me Too movement going
Nigga,
on
don't
and
get
all
in
that
trouble.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, you
But
can't.
I'm saying, like, come on, let's do
I
some
mean,
fucking
just
common
because,
sense.
just because a Future flew her out doesn't mean she's obligated to have sex with
I didn't
him.
say she was obligated, but I'm saying
But
sex
what he's
is
expecting.
expected.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I mean, obviously.
All the women
there's a
that's in
difference.
LA, he decided to fly you out to LA to chill with you because you just
She
that
had good
damn cool.
conversation. Yeah, she had good conversation. That's why
You just
Do you know what college she went to? Don't disrespect that woman like that. See, I got it.
but not. I mean, real shit though. Like, I mean, I could see people. It's hard to say that people can be that naive.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same
No,
time,
but
I
you
mean,
hear
it's
stories
kind of
all the
like.
time of people
couldn't
going to
have
LA.
been- I think that with women that I think not to say all women want to have sex with the dudes that they talking
Yeah.
to, but I think they will give you the pussy. All you got to do is not fuck it up. So I think
Nigga,
that
that's
future,
like 95%.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, but not every
getting.
girl looks
The
at you and
other
say, "I'm gonna sleep with you." But
10%
you
is
can be
rape.
talking and dating and have a vibe, and the girl can have in her mind, "I'm gonna sleep with him," but at my pace.
Have you ever
But
fucked a
all
pussy?
you got to do is not do some dumb shit to fuck it up. And I think Future went too hard. I mean, he's a
Yeah.
rapper.
I don't
mean,
think he cares though.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
that's
I'm
something
not saying that. I'm just saying that he fucked up the pussy with her by going too hard. But Future, I mean, bye. Cancel your
Yeah.
reservation. Go fly yourself back home. There's another bitch I'm
Somebody's
gonna call
gonna
up.
fuck him.
But I think that he fucked it up by being too forward. Like, get sexy for me. I'm about to come through and fuck you, and I'm gonna be out. She didn't want. She want.
He
I
didn't say
think
all
she
that.
want.
I mean,
no.
man,
He
so
said,
many
get
words.
sexy for me. She said, I ain't on that type of time. And she like, catch you at another time. And he like, all right, I'm about to get no pussy. I think she wanted to be romanced a little bit. So some girls can give it up, even first night, but you gotta fake like you like him. This nigga was just
very
trying to
true.
go hard.
I mean, that's true.
Off
But I
the
think
top.
that's totally
I think
true.
at the end of the day, look at what he didn't have to pay for the flight. He only paid $100-$200 for one night at
That's
the
a good-
Lowe's.
that's a good
so,
loss.
So I
Yeah, it was
mean,
under
that's
his
what I'm
name,
saying.
yeah.
Like,
No,
do
he
he
don't-
really need to finesse it? And he
I'm
don't. He don't have to
saying,
finesse
but
it.
women, not
I mean,
all
yeah.
women. I mean, women. Some women can be hoes, can be hoe-ish, but don't want to be seen as a hoe by
hoe.
doing hoe-ish shit. Like,
She's like a like hoe.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, take me out to dinner before you fuck me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least tell me you like me. Tell me I'm cute before you fuck me. I don't just put me in a hotel
And
and
bend
then
over.
come through, tell me get sexy and then fuck me. No, they want to fall for that trick, or they want to at least.
wanna
have-
fall for
I
that
mean, they
trick.
had that
No,
illusion.
speaking
The
for
illusion that
speaking for women now.
I said
go ahead,
some
Floyd.
women. I said some women. Some women. Like, I guess Future worked for him where I'm trying to fuck, get sexy, I'm coming through. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't like that, even though she still could have fucked throughout that weekend, but she didn't because he fucked it up by
I
going
mean, I'm
hard
pretty sure
like that.
his batting average is higher than most. He's
I'm
probably
just-
batting.
it's on some Manny Machado shit.
Yeah.
Shit is above.
His shit is
Yo,
probably, he probably
500.
bat.
500.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
batting above 500. Regular niggas batting 300. But
Nigga, I'm batting like 157.
that's, I mean, in the minus, that's not bad.
They'd still be
Nigga,
on
I'm
the
getting
Orioles if you
demoted,
would.
huh? I know, right?
Still like the Orioles with that average, but no, I think it's just I guess the moral of the story, if it is one, like,
But
Don't
it's the
play
moral of the
situa-
story.
I
Don't
I
pay
guess
for a
it's-
flight because you don't know what's gonna happen.
don't fly out to another city for a dude that you know rappers sleep around and they're not trying to settle down or anything, and then come with that expectation.
Future. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It
He's
ain't
like
I mean, it's not motherfucking what's his name? Logic. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like,
Oh, they gonna
you
talk.
know
They gonna have
how
a good
Future get
conversation.
down.
Yeah,
He
Logic.
fucking niggas' wives and shit.
I know. I think the perception of
Future didn't fuck somebody away.
and I
before.
think
He
people
fucked
rap
Scotty
about
wife.
it. I think
Who
they rap
wife?
about
Scotty-
it. So
Scottie Pippen
he
wife.
did, yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot about this shit.
So
But
round of applause for Future.
Are they still together?
Yeah.
Oh fuck it, we gotta get on.
Yeah,
Round of
he's
applause for Future for being a real one, man.
You gotta get
Stop
on.
throwing them away.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think when rappers make it a thing where they say they fly women out from other cities, I mean that's not something
they
that
talk
one
about
or
it in
two
their rap
rappers
songs.
say. Yeah.
They talk about it in their rap song. Fly
So
your
like,
bitch
come
out.
on, shorty. Like, you know what the deal was. Don't act stupid.
But he wasn't like wild disrespectful or anything.
No,
He
he was
bitch.
like, oh, you're not fucking cool.
All right,
Have
cool,
a nice,
I'm
have a
out.
nice
Yeah.
life.
So that,
Catch
I mean,
you on
that alone tells you like,
Enjoy your night.
hey, have a nice night. That
Yeah,
alone
I
tells
mean,
you
yeah,
like
he
he's
wasn't like,
used to
fuck
doing
you,
like, if
bitch.
you're not trying to fuck, all right, whatever, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what he was. Like, oh, that's what it is. All right, cool. Have a nice life.
Right,
I'll
so
find
he
another
wasn't-
one.
that-
Next.
The only difference is my son ain't skipping a meal now.
Right. So I ain't got to find a babysitter.
Like, damn, man,
Baby.
now you making me watch my son.
God
God
damn,
damn, I really don't like you.
You know how much I
man.
hate Paw Patrol in this motherfucker?
Right. But nah, so
Snacks out.
yeah, so I mean, I guess it was funny. I mean, that just pretty much came out and people had mixed feelings for it, and
I mean, I don't
people
think-
dogging
yeah.
her, saying like you knew what you was.
I mean,
there
she
for,
should have known. Like, she not
I
stupid.
mean, not a bad person or a smut or anything.
just
Like, yeah,
think-
I mean, but she might have been a
just
bit
think that
oblivious.
He just could have finessed it a little bit more, and he probably
Yeah.
would have got the pussy.
All right, well, let's talk about another news. Well, I think earlier this week, so it was pictures floating around, and Kim Kardashian went to go see Donald Trump, and people to talk about like jail reform, and a lot of people made jokes about it. Me myself that looked at the article and was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, two reality stars talking about jail reform. So she went there. She flew out to D.C. She sat down with Donald Trump to talk about a specific case where, a woman was in jail. I think she was in jail for over like 20 years. I think she had like a life sentence for a nonviolent crime. It was like drug charges. She came out and said that, she was going through tough times. And she pretty much did it, but it was because of the situation that she was in. She was in a dire situation. She needed the money, but she was doing like a life sentence. So she went and talked to Donald Trump about it, and when the news broke and when the pictures broke, it just looked like this is America in 2018. So people took it, didn't take it too serious, didn't understand why Kim Kardashian was the poster child for jail reform. But come to find out today, news that just broke today, that Donald Trump actually did kind of give her a pardon. So it worked. So how do you guys feel about that? Is that something that I guess is going to be the norm now, where celebrities it's not going to be...
The amount of followers you have dictates what kind of laws we make, what kind of pardons and shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Kim Kardashian could have went to Donald Trump for a legitimate concern for a citizen that was incarcerated far too long for that offense. But great. But that should not be the standard in who gets to be in the presence of Donald Trump. I need to be Kanye or Kim just to get his presence and his attention to any concern or cause. So it's pretty concerning. In order to get issues addressed, I need to be a fucking celebrity.
Right.
In my book. No, and it's not to discredit anything she did. If she got somebody pardoned for doing a nonviolent crime that was serving 20 fucking years, that's absolutely great. But the standard is set.
It was more fucking terrible. She was serving a life sentence.
A life sentence.
Since 1965.
That's
she started her life sentence.
But see, that's the thing. Like, so
I mean, it's great, but it sets a terrible example.
But and that's what Mike is saying. Like, is it just, if you can present me a good photo op, do you gain the opportunity to get into the Oval Office and sit down and be taken, seriously as far as the conversation that we have and the laws that we change and things like that?
Well, my thing is, I don't think that the young lady, or the lady's name is Alice Marie Johnson. I don't think she gives a fuck who's making the photo op or not. She's getting out of prison. So I didn't think I would ever do this, but round of applause for Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian.
All right, I get the.
So my argument is this: is that Kim K caught a lot of flack before I even knew what she was doing. I know she was meeting with White House officials for prison reform, and she caught shit for it. So I'm like, how do you give her shit for going and try to create a change, with something that we've had an issue with? So people have given her flack for, dating Kanye, having, African American children or black children, and, marrying a black man, but not really having a stance on black issues. So now she finally has a stance on black issues, and y'all still give a shit for it.
I wouldn't say that. I would say it's because of who she's.
I'm telling you what people are saying, not you specifically, but like, you see a lot of people commenting like, she doesn't speak on black issues. She ain't black, blah, blah, blah. So now she goes to the White House to fight for prison reform, which is something that a lot of people have been trying to get, changed and brought to the forefront. It hasn't been heard. Kim Kardashian, using her celebrity, brought it to the forefront, got it in the hands of Donald Trump, and actually got some fucking change done.
I would say.
And she's still getting shit for it.
No, I would say those people that give her shit are always going to give her shit.
Now, you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying I think she should universally get a round of applause for what she's done, because she's also fighting for the young lady in Tennessee who
killed the pimp.
Yeah, she killed her pimp. She was underage, and she killed the. No, she didn't kill the pimp. She killed the John. She was raped and abused, and she killed the gentleman, and she's been in prison for life for murder, and she's been advocating for her. And she got another black woman out of prison, and she's still getting criticized for it. So like I said,
it's her. It's Donald Trump's backlash getting put on her. Besides the people that's going to hate her regardless.
It's Kim K haters.
No, because people are going to associate Donald Trump with a negative connotation. Like when the National Black Caucus went to meet with Donald Trump, like a month later or something like that, he released a budget policy where they cut fucking funding to HBCUs. Steve Harvey goes, Ray Lewis goes, fucking Kanye goes. It's all a photo op. So now when people go to Donald Trump's house, it's all a photo op and it's all bullshit. Even though she's doing a great thing, it's going to be perceived as that because that's what history shows. Donald Trump does shit for photo ops.
Yeah, I get that. And then, it was good to know that that something came out of it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, I knew that it could be all bullshit when I first heard it. I was like, it's Kim K.
It's Donald Trump.
See Donald Trump. Like,
it's all for
publicity. And she's never been. And I think my biggest thing is that she's never been one of those people that constantly tweets or constantly speaks out about prison reform. So the fact that out of nowhere she's like, hey, you know, I'm going to meet the president at the highest level. He's just going to skip everything and go to the highest level and discuss prison reform when people kind of were like, what do you really know? Do you really know the details?
My thing is that I just like her. I like the effort.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think that Kim Kardashian going to speak about prison reform is big.
Despite her past, whatever you think about her, she has the platform.
Like, wow, at least she's making an effort, especially when people say that she don't speak on the issues. Here, I'm going to talk to the president about the
issues. And it's totally possible she wasn't aware of these issues. She gets married to Kanye, has black children, and now she realizes, this is a problem.
Now I have to give a fuck.
Yeah, now you have to give a fuck.
Important. But yeah,
shout out to Kim K, man. Kim K. But, give another round of applause. 2 rounds of applause. Shit.
Yeah, see, that was something that I didn't.
I jerked off to the sex tape, by the way.
That shit was trash.
It was trash. It was
It
was
totally let down.
It was like trash. Did you see other sex tapes? Celebrity sex tapes?
What's top 3 sex tapes?
Damn it.
Have you seen Tommy Lee and Pam?
That was like one of the first ones I saw.
I had that shit on VHS.
That shit was trash.
Does Tierra Maurice make that?
No, not top 5.
He said top 3.
Top 3.
What are there? It's Kim K's,
Pam Anderson, those are the most famous.
Paris Hilton's,
fucking Screech. Screech had a porn, nigga. We ain't going.
That Monsters Ball scene could count as a sex scene. Make me feel good.
Monsters. You know I'm putting Monsters Ball in there. I'm putting Monsters Ball in there.
Are we counting Love and Hip Hop?
I've never seen a full episode of Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, you talking about Mimi's?
Maybe shit was straight.
Oh, when she was on the shit?
That shit was low key trash, but it was like crazy. It was, yeah.
No.
People haven't seen fire sex tapes.
I know there's one we missing.
What has one was replay value?
Oh, you know this wasn't like a leaked sex tape, but the girl from Teen Mom.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Her shit was fire.
Really?
Yeah, she took it in the ass and all that.
I didn't check that.
It was freak shit. All right, but we getting off track. I think that put that number. Yeah, the girl from Teen Mom. That was number 1.
But she fucked a real porn star.
Yeah, she fucked a real porn star like James Dean or something.
But she did a couple scenes.
Yeah,
I
was like, okay. Wow.
Show improved.
Hey man, she get that check, nigga.
Right.
The fuck. All right. So
that went off topic.
Right. We still gotta get back to that top 3.
Hey, comment top 2
top 2 celebrity
picks. Let us know what we forgot.
We forgot a lot. I'm
probably
going to go on Tube Galore and figure that one out. But
Tube Galore.
They got a whole section for that shit.
Hulk Hogan had one too. That shit was weird.
He fucking his best friend's wife.
Yeah. And the weird shit is at the end of it. Like after they fucked, the shit was like Austin fuck and over. and then so he gets up and then he like gets dressed and shit. He like, so you're awesome. He kind of walks
out for the pussy, brother.
Did he pull one of these?
I felt like he should have.
But nah, that's mad random and shit. But another thing, Roseanne Barr. So Roseanne tweeted.
She's canceled.
Everybody's tweeting, getting themselves fucked up. That's why I stay off of Twitter.
You think? I mean, Donald Trump's Twitter fingers ain't your Twitter fingers. He's the fucking president. So you know what I'm saying? So you can't. He can tweet that racist bullshit. You can't.
No.
Conspiracy theories and all that other bullshit. Right. You can't cancel the well, they try and cancel the presidency, but it's easy to cancel Roseanne's show.
Nigga tried to pardon himself this week.
He said he can pardon himself.
And I think that, and that's another thing right there. Yeah, and that's another red flag right there. That's some shit is about to go down.
Fascism.
Right, you know.
I mean, do you want a president or do you want a king? It's 2 different things.
Right. That's true. So Roseanne,
you don't think that?
No.
Roseanne tweeted, and the crazy thing is to kind of sidebar is that her show is like.
Did you watch it?
I've never watched that.
Have you ever watched Roseanne?
I've never watched Roseanne.
I never cared about
it. It didn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah.
Was there a black person ever on Roseanne?
No.
Nah, I think so. No.
Nah, I never.
I'm thinking about Boys Meets World. Never mind.
Yeah, Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World, fire.
Right.
Roseanne was never like anything for me.
No.
Yeah.
But Boy Meets World. I mean, Boy Meets World. What's the Friday lineup? Boy Meets World. Family Matters. Step by Step. My shit.
Full House
is a good one.
I didn't 80s shit. I wasn't around that time.
Full House was like
3 years apart.
Yeah. Fuck.
I think Home Improvement.
Home Improvement above that. Sabrina the Teenage First white woman I ever loved.
Who was that, Chris?
Nah, Topanga.
Topanga?
Yeah, you sleeping on Topanga.
No, Sabrina was thicker than Topanga.
You are out your damn mind.
Sabrina was thick. We can pull up pictures right now.
What?
Sabrina, no.
Please.
No.
Topanga was everybody's
She
crush,
shaped like
right?
a box Chevy. Sabrina was thick.
Sabrina was not thick. Her aunt was the thicker aunt was thicker.
Oh, Caroline Ray?
Yeah,
I know her
she
name.
was
Like Caroline
thick,
Ray, yeah.
She was on fucking box. What's the Hollywood Square shit?
She got celebrity porn out.
I don't know. We want
but nah.
Side
Topanga
note,
was
Roseanne trash. That's what all that conversation mean.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Roseanne's canceled, man. Cause
But I mean, her
she
the
got
what's
the
the
shit
daughter?
canceled and she didn't even let up. She apologized like, I'm sorry for getting y'all, all of y'all losing y'all jobs, but
You know what's funny? The Ambien shit.
sorry.
Ambien
oh yeah,
makes you
yeah.
sleep.
She said the
What fuck
Ambien
they-
made me do it.
Yeah,
the
and then
Ambien was like,
racist.
no, the fuck we did.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know shit you talking about.
Just like side effects of Ambien is not racism. So fuck you.
Right, but no, they were saying that because because honestly, like the show Roseanne was doing really, really well.
Oh, yeah.
and the dumb shit about it too is that she was being racist when ABC's president is a black woman. Like
She heard
at
that
least
shit.
know
She
your
like,
right-
oh, I've been waiting to clap.
right. So they
She called it she called the woman an ape. Or something
ape.
like
yeah,
that.
one of Obama's aides, she called a ape, and was still like going.
You know,
in
I
on
heard
Obama
somebody
and
trying to
shit.
defend it. It was like, oh, didn't we evolve from apes? So what are you talking about? She was technically
Nigga.
right. Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
Come on, yo.
Yeah, there's people out here that will make an excuse for everything, man. So, but I
And
heard
we
they
didn't
went-
evolve from apes. We're cousins of apes. That's the theory of evolution. We're not.
Is that the theory of evolution?
Yeah, it is.
You went to
Apes and-
sleep in anatomy class.
No, I jerked
remember
off a
that
lot,
shit.
so I know a lot about it.
But I hear they're trying to bring it back. So I mean, isn't all hope isn't lost? They said they were going to do like a spinoff.
Yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah. I
have
mean,
been
as long
that
as
funny.
Roseanne is not there.
Yeah.
Right.
If she was on Thin Ice being a Trump supporter anyway, people was like, eh.
But she always
But
been like
as long as
far
you
out
bring it in the
there.
ratings, then I guess it's
We'll
cool.
ignore
but
it.
But niggas
Right.
forget that time when she was sang the national anthem, like grabbed a crotch and spit on the ground when she sang that.
yeah,
at
but
the
niggas can't
basketball
knee,
game.
niggas can't take a knee, but you can spit and grab
Yeah.
your fucking coochie.
Coochie.
Nobody
Coochie's
wants
a
to
funny
see.
word.
Yeah,
Coochie
nobody,
is a funny word.
nobody wants to see Roseanne grabbing her coochie. That shit is. I thought she was a lesbian for the longest time. I'm surprised that.
Oh, she was married to Tom Arnold. I mean, whatever that means.
That's a coke feud relationship.
Right.
That shit sound fun.
Yeah.
But not so. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see how that plays out. It was some people that was pissed. I know when it first came back on the air, a lot of people were excited for it. But I mean, it's just not a good time to be racist right now, man. Like,
Oh, yeah, the
I mean, it's a
30s
good time.
been
It's
a
a
good
great
time.
time. It's a
It's
great
never
time.
gonna
to
be
be-
racist.
It's been a great time to be racist.
Doing
but-
like 5:30 to 4.
Right.
6:35, some shit like that.
But nah. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not watching out for it or some shit like that.
No,
But
I mean, but I am watching for that was on Netflix, right? That Cloak and Dagger shit dropped.
What's that?
It's a Marvel superhero film. I mean,
saw that.
series.
I saw-
series.
How the fuck did you not hear Push's album, but you saw a Cloak and Dagger?
I know I follow real shit.
You know what? You know why I'm not gonna watch that shit? Cause the black superhero's name is Tyrone, nigga. Come on, like they couldn't come up with a better name than that.
I mean, nigga,
You know, black.
The nigga's name is Tyrone.
There's black people named Tyrone.
That's
His
wrong.
name's Tyrone Jackson.
you like Tyrone
Tyrone's chicken?
Biggins? You fucked up Tyrone's
Roast
chicken.
chicken, and you like Tyrone Biggins, right?
Come on, they couldn't.
Bullshit.
I mean, the cliche black name is Jamal. That's why I
And then
still
in
get
a
called
running a
Jamal
clo-
to this fucking day.
Your name not Jamal? What's your name?
It's Jamel.
That's not what your
They look
birth
at my name,
certificate
it's
say.
either E. I'm like, oh, Jamal.
Yeah, they still call him
I
Jamal.
correct you
even-
2 times, and after that, you're a dumbass. I just let you call me Jamal. Like, you're just too stupid to get it.
Well, yeah, we'll
They
see.
just call me real nigga.
When does it come out? When does it?
This
shit.
Thursday or Friday. I forgot. I didn't pay attention that
You gonna
much.
binge watch?
Yeah, I'm off the weekend.
We'll
Well,
hear
catch
from
up
you.
on your celebrity porn.
Right, and make sure you listen to albums, nigga, before you switch
Nigga,
up on Netflix.
look,
Right?
I'm so
Interact with the world.
Right.
my attention span is so fucking. Well, I'm gonna see Braun get swept. Is Braun getting swept?
Braun's not gonna get swept.
You give him a
We
game,
gotta
game
hop
3
into the
tonight.
playoffs, but Braun's not gonna get swept. The NBA won't allow Braun to get swept, even though the Warriors are head and shoulders above the Cavs, and they should get swept. The NBA won't allow it.
You know what pisses me off? Oh, Braun's team needs to step up. They can do this. Da 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 da. Braun can win. Like no, they should lose because they're the worst team.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. They're
That's
the
it.
4 seed in the East versus the 2 seed in the West. This is supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's not. Like,
You know what
I'm not
saying?
mad at Braun. I'm not mad at his teammates. This is like
right there a better team. So the Braun sexuals like to blame the refs. They like to blame everybody but Braun.
oh, they
and the
fucking
team.
up. The team fucking up. It's
Yo,
not his
the
fault.
refs cheating, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
refs
yeah,
is
yeah,
the worst
yeah.
team, dog.
The refs out. The Cavs got more foul calls than the Warriors, but they still blame the refs. So like you want more.
It's
like
the fouls that matter.
Hit shots. That's basketball. That's not part of your game plan. Shouldn't be how many times can I get fouled. It should be hit shots.
That's James Harden game plan.
You know what I'm saying?
That's half of James Harden.
But that's Bron's.
But that's what I'm saying. That worked for LeBron in past finals though. There's been times when I used to like really watch the finals where it would be the end of the fourth quarter, towards the fourth quarter, the game is close, and Bron just dips his shoulders and goes into the paint
and
everything.
Yeah,
I mean that's good for a player and his abilities, but that's not good for an offense. That's their offense.
Yeah, right. You can't rely. The Rockets did that. Like you can't rely on the refs to put you at the line. You gotta hit shots eventually because the Warriors gonna hit their shots.
You know damn well when Steph get cooking, boy, I swear to
God. In the kitchen, motherfucker.
I think he making fried chicken tonight. I don't know. He had some grits last time. Them shits was delicious. Sugar grits too.
He look like he put sugar in his grits. He a real nigga.
He do not look like he put sugar in his grits.
That nigga put salt and pepper in his grits.
That nigga put salt and pepper. He might put some bacon grease in that shit.
That's about it.
But he from like Carolina too. He don't put sugar in his grits. Salt and pepper and shit.
Might put some
put some shrimp in that bitch.
Right.
Come on. Shrimp and grits is bomb as a motherfucker.
Shrimp and grits.
No, the fuck is not.
Shrimp and grits ain't bomb, yo.
Put sugar in your grits. You don't put shrimp and salt and pepper.
That shit.
Some hot sauce. That shit
no,
is good.
hell no.
You put some grilled peppers, green peppers in
I don't fuck with
grits.
peppers.
Yeah.
You know what's fucked up?
You never did that in your life.
I had it at the restaurant.
Okay, that's
really
now
good.
you be on some hipster shit now.
That shit was
when we
delicious,
growing
man.
up, ours was born in East Baltimore. We put sugar in our motherfucking grits.
Y'all don't put sugar in the spaghetti though.
That's weird shit.
Nigga, how the fuck you not put sugar in the spaghetti?
West Baltimore shit.
Why do you want sweet spaghetti? Nigga?
That shit delicious.
It's not. No,
that shit is delicious, nigga.
You're supposed to put just enough sugar in
you put
tomato
sugar in
sauce to cut down the.
Look, here's the recipe.
Right.
Fucking marinara, fucking chopped up meat, angel hair pasta. That shit is 1 part and then 3 parts sugar, nigga. Whatever that
3 parts sugar.
3 parts, whatever that is.
Keep
That's
pouring
one,
that
nigga.
shit into
Yeah, nigga.
That sounds fucking disgusting, nigga.
That shit sounds. Man, cut this off, nigga. I ain't go to the spot real quick. I need my fix.
Some sweet ass spaghetti. So I think it's pretty obvious who you guys got.
I'm a Warriors fan. So I'm picking Warriors, but I'm not picking a sweep. I'm being a realist. So anybody who picks the Warriors in the sweep is delusional. The Warriors are gonna win in either. They'll give 5 or 6.
I give
5
them
or 6.
I say 5 because I give them a game off the strength of LeBron. If LeBron has to, he's like one.
We're recording tonight.
Yeah,
we're recording on game the day. the couple hours before game 3.
Yeah.
So I think that they're going to get game 3 because the Warriors play poorly on on game 3s on the road.
Yeah.
And they can't. The NBA won't allow them to get swept.
But they almost lost game 1 though, so it's not really that.
Did they though?
Yeah, they almost.
It came a free throw in the J.R. Smith dumbass play away. Right, but they showed up in OT.
They had a whole overtime.
That's what I'm saying. They showed up in OT and beat them by 10. So, but that was the Cavs' best shot. They got the Cavs' best shot and won. Then they
didn't even play perfect.
And then they blew them
perfect.
Exactly. And they blew them out in game 2. I think their morale is done. I think the Cavs are done. Like mentally, they're done.
I think LeBron is
like everything happened. You got blew out, which could fuck you up mentally. Then you lost a very close game,
which hurts.
Fucks you up again mentally. It's like, can we beat this team? Can we beat them?
I think after Bron came in from that JR shit, it killed the morale.
Yeah,
right.
And then then Steph came back and hit and broke the finals record for threes in the game.
What do you think is more effective? A Steph Curry 3 or LeBron dunk?
A Bron dunk.
A Bron dunk. Yo, if Steph
it depends
and
on
hit a 3,
he wasn't doing step backs. He was doing like some turnaround fadeaway shit.
Yeah, that shit at the buzzer that he did from like 30 feet that's a dagger.
Yo, that shit hurts when he get going like that. I don't know.
All right, but look, the Cavs got 2 ringers on the team. Right, that's gonna bring them. And they gonna win this. They got Perkins and they got Tristan Thompson.
Oh, them niggas in suits?
Who?
They got Perkins and they got Tristan Thompson. And Perkins actually released a statement. He said, y'all niggas gonna stop fucking with me because I'm not the one. He did say that.
He did say that. He's the worst goon of all time. First of all, you don't see that. Second of all, nobody's scared of Perk. He's just ugly. Drake bitched him. Drake bitched him in Toronto.
Fucking what's his name?
Kendrick Perkins?
Kendrick Perkins. I'm about to call him DeAndre Perkins.
He look like a DeAndre.
He do look like a DeAndre. That nigga came down into this room right now and told you, shit, sit the fuck down, nigga. You ain't getting up.
No. No, fuck him. Like, I'm not. Nobody's scared of Kendrick Perkins. Like, even when they signed him in OKC to be a goon in the playoffs, the nigga ain't do shit.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey, sit the fuck down,
He's
Perk.
just saying that shit because he's on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all won't see me though.
Hydration
Drake ain't
coordinator.
scared. Drake got bitched by Pusha, and what the fuck you going? And he bitched you. So the fuck?
nigga,
Hell, sit down, Perk.
All right, how about
need to be broadcasting right
Tristan punching niggas now though?
I want to punch. That was like a
And
forceful
then he hit the after game interview and pulled the Braun walkout. He ain't playing with y'all niggas.
That's even more.
Man.
That's even more weak because now you trying to copy exactly what Braun did the game before and walk out of the interview with your cut off shorts. Cut off shorts.
Yo, what's up with the cut off shorts?
You gotta ask them Braun sexuals, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Braun make them niggas dress alike. We gotta be in
Was y'all
sync,
dressing
nigga.
like nigga? Like, hey, team is a unit. We dressing alike.
I mean, if Braun said you gotta put the suit on. And my job
the
is
shorts,
and my
though?
job is to fall back and stay on the 3-point line and get the fuck out Braun way. Yes, I would wear a cutoff suit.
Nigga,
Hey.
cut off suit?
If I'm getting paid a couple $1 million to get out of Braun's way, yes, I would wear whatever he wanted me to wear.
That's
I'm wearing one of
his
them.
contract
I'm
is-
wearing one of them Uzi sex harnesses.
Right.
If you want me to.
You
So
wearing
the
a choker for Braun?
Right.
All right, but let me kind of transition. Last but not least, topic that I wanted to talk about. So anytime you're in a relationship, a lot of relationships either end or always start a nice argument. Is when the person that you're in a relationship with goes through your phone. So
Your girl got the code to your phone?
I don't have no girls. So,
Nigga, you ain't got, you can't,
but when I was
she gotta
at-
have a code to your phone. A girl was gonna get to your phone regardless.
That's
yeah,
very
you don't
true.
even need
No,
to
they-
need
I
to
don't
know
know how they do it.
And
Yeah.
iPhone has actually been trying to help niggas out with like
Nigga,
face
Sarah picked up my
ignitions and
phone and
shit.
started like going through the apps. I'm like, hold the fuck.
How the
what?
fuck did you get in?
Shit, I thought I had the thumbprint.
Dog,
Right.
They
Copy
will
my
always
thumb.
catch you slipping.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna present this question. So, all right, say your phone gets, tampered with, or your girlfriend goes through your
Gets
phone,
compromised.
Get compromised. Does she have, in your stance? Does she have the right to be mad? Because she went looking for something. My thing is, she went looking for something. She found it. You should be happy.
Nigga, if you doing
You should be. She should be proud of herself. She should be in a good mood.
Happy that she found some trash.
Like you're
Hey,
validated.
Look, Dora the Explorer. Do you ever see her mad when
You played yourself.
Do you see Dora the Explorer mad when she gets to the end of her, exploration
I mean, well,
and finds what she was looking for?
she should feel vindicated and like move on and like find a new nigga and shit like that. I mean, I guess I get that, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't dealing with that type of bitch. If she
what's
on
the
type
question?
of secret spy
Should
shit,
you go through your partner's phone? Have you gone through your significant other's phone?
no, I throw dick. Well, why would I do that?
Austin, have you gone through your significant other's phone?
I mean, not with the.
Yeah.
It's enticing sometimes. What the
fuck you doing?
I'm not looking over.
Say no.
Her,
What
hold
kind
on.
of
I'm not.
nigga
I'm not
you
looking over her shoulder like, oh shit, let me get that.
I said,
that.
have
no,
you gone through a phone, nigga?
I've
You know,
gone through a phone
I've never gone
before.
through a phone. I mean, all jokes aside and shit. It's just like I'm fucking comfortable. Comfortable? Is that a word?
Comfortable?
Comfortable.
That's that
like
west
I'm
side
comfortable
education.
in
West
in
Baltimore.
myself, like right. So like, if I have to go through her phone, I feel like I shouldn't be with her. I and that's just me. I know other people are different. Like if I have to follow up everything you do, check where you are. I'm not that type of nigga. Like I'm not doing all that for a person. If I have to, me and you not meant to be together.
I agree. I've never been through any of my girlfriends or ex-girlfriends' phone. I'm like, I feel like any dirt that you're doing is gonna come to light anyway.
Eventually.
And I feel like a fucking dumbass going to who you texting? Who is this nigga? And I mean, and then stuff. It could be a friend. I don't know. And stuff can be taken out of context. Because I've had my exes go through my phone, and the conversations that we have. We may talk about anything can be taken out of context. It doesn't mean that you post a picture of a girl and say, "Oh, she looked good," or "I was smashed." It means that you're smashing her, or that you plan on smashing her. Like it's guy talk. Like girls don't understand guy talk.
I know. I didn't get
And it's like you can't communicate that with them, especially if you. And then if you,
I know some of the shit I said. Y'all, that shit is wildly
right, and me and
inappropriate.
Austin, my brother. We've had like our own type of
language.
our type of language almost, and like if you read our convos, you're not gonna get what we're talking about, and the
certain context,
right? The context of it, like, because that's just how me and him talk. And if you just read through, it's like, damn, these niggas ain't shit. But it's a lot of time we're really sarcastic, and like my my exes have been through my phone, and it's like I had to throw Austin under the bus.
You damn. Is it cool?
Austin know better. Austin know that. Hey, if some shit don't look right. I need you to take this L from me. Right. The
I don't mind.
Because
gotta
you're not
take the L
attached
from
to
me.
that good friend's girlfriend, so you don't owe her shit.
You gotta take the L from me.
So,
Mike, you've taken some L. I'm throwing you under the bus. You ain't know it.
I'm always the bad friend, the bad influence.
Mike walk into the room, he get dirty looks. He don't even know why. And shit.
You just can't tell Mike that he's getting thrown under the bus because Mike, you'll get us fucked up. You'll get the whole story fucked up.
I say wrong shit all the time.
Mike is the friend that if you say, hey, don't look, turn around, the cops behind us. That nigga turning around. Mike is that friend. Who? What? Mike is different, so you can't let him know he's in on it. You just gotta just throw him in and just.
Hey, don't say anything. She got a fat. Oh shit!
Right.
Like one of those.
No. Who got a fat ass? Right. Who got? And said like, but no. I think that it definitely when someone in a relationship goes through their partner's phone, it definitely already has to be red flags there to make them be suspicious. As all right, what's really going on? Let me see let me confirm what my speculations already are. So, I mean, sometimes you do. I'm not saying I'm one of them niggas like,
I think you're going through the phone. You're looking for something bad. If you're looking for bad shit, you're going to find bad shit, whether it's right or wrong, whether you take it out of context or not. You're going to find something you don't like when you're looking for something you don't like. And I don't like it. I don't like my significant other in my phone
being that negative, so I have to go through your phone.
Because my ex it wasn't even about cheating. I was with her and I tried to surprise her with Beyonce tickets. So I think I was having a conversation with my mother about getting her these Beyonce tickets, surprising her for her birthday. And she going through my phone and shit ruined the fucking surprise. So just like shit like that. It's like not even if you're trying to find other bitches. Like I don't want you reading conversations I have with my friends and family. Like that's just not your business. Like I could even be talking shit about you, but that's not your business. Like get the fuck out of my phone.
Nah, I think my biggest thing what I was doing is I wanted to see, and this shit is funny, but I wanted to see how my girlfriend at the time, what her inbox threads look like. You know what I'm saying? Like how niggas used to come, what niggas used to say if she used to fall for the can you have friends type shit. Like even before we got together.
How was she curving niggas?
Yeah, how was she curving niggas? Not even before.
Yo, I got jammed up
together.
like that one time.
Oh, for real?
Somebody I was talking to and shit, she went through my phone and some other girl I was talking to, I used the same spiel, nigga.
Hell yeah, I got caught like that too.
She's like, nigga, this is exactly what you said to me.
Like, I got caught.
You fell for it, dog. Ain't my fault.
Right. Real nigga shit. Real niggas do real things.
I mean, but that I don't know. I think if it depends on if you just. I don't know. I mean, if you go into it with the mindset of saying, I'm going to catch this nigga doing something, I'm going to go through the text messages that he had. Anytime you're going through text messages with family members, that's a whole different level. With it. Yeah, you OD. If you're going through text messages,
you know who I'm talking about. And she OD.
But I mean, if you're going through text messages as a girl, as a woman or somebody that is
like, I don't know this
insecure,
bitch name.
Or this number isn't saved and I go through, I can understand it, but
I think that should be in a relationship. That should be a certain level of trust,
right?
Yeah. And it should be a certain levels of privacy. Like everything yours. I mean. It should be a level of privacy where some things are just yours. I respect your space and your privacy, and so we can share with a lot of things, but not everything. Like I'm allowed to have my own life.
Yeah. Right. So do you guys think that anytime once you get into a relationship, you should automatically take the passcode off your phone?
Fuck no.
Take the passcode off your phone.
What?
Or have the person
that's security purposes.
Or the person that you're in a relationship should know your passcode.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that she gonna find out regardless whether I want
because
to
like
or not.
I said, stuff like that. Because then once you give them the passcode, then they want something else, and then they're gonna want more access to your life. Even if you could be completely faithful, I personally just like my own space. I like to have stuff that I can call my own, and like that's not yours, it's mine.
Does that change? Does that change with marriage though? Like, all right, so you. Girlfriend, okay, hey, you know, I'll have my own shit.
You get shot in the chest, her phone died and
that's
shit.
That's a trust
factor.
Be, just like, look, if you can use my phone, I'll give you my phone. Let me unlock it first, but you can't be knowing you can't know my Facebook password.
Niggas don't sweat bullets when they hand their girlfriend their phone?
Fuck no, of course. Right. I'm just saying. But you're like, should your girlfriend have your phone password? I don't think so.
I mean, how often she's gonna have your fucking phone?
You can give it to her, but I don't think she should just have it.
Like at her disposal, like
every time,
you know
what I'm saying? Like
maintenance checks on your phone and shit. Like,
let's just have a joint account then, a joint Facebook account.
Oh, I hate that shit. What
That's
the
some shit
fuck?
I've never seen anybody.
I would never do no shit like that.
if I
Joint
see
like
that shit.
Yo, I would never do no shit.
Mike and Sarah and Mike like this.
Yeah, right. the Howards.
Fuck you.
Right.
I've never do no shit like that.
But no, I don't know. Like I think, like Jamal was saying, that at a certain point you still should be yourself within a relationship and have some sense of privacy and have some type of cutoff. Like, all right, this is my shit. Don't touch my shit. If I want to have a fucking diary or whatever, don't touch my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, every man wants his man cave.
Right.
We need space.
And there's nothing wrong like that. We need separation. Like, you know me, I'm weird as fuck. So Sarah knows. Sometimes I get my own little world, and I'm just off there being weird.
Right. And you don't want her going into that shit. But no, that's good. I mean, if I just couldn't see any other reason or any reason to be mad if you do find some shit that you were looking for. That's my whole big thing. Is like,
you're looking for bad shit, you find bad shit, you can't be mad.
You can't be mad because you weren't looking for it.
And if you're looking for bad shit, you're intentionally going to take something out of context because you're
looking
going
for
there
something
with
bad.
the
So you're
negative
gonna take the bad out
mind.
of everything you find. So
now, how about when girls go into their boyfriends' phones and they don't find shit? Is it okay? Should you be rewarded
40-minute dick
they
suck?
just gonna keep getting. They be like, oh, you just delete the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
I
I ain't catch you this time. I'm gonna catch you next time, nigga.
Well, because is it supposed to be like you're doing what you're supposed to do?
I mean, if she go through your phone and don't find anything, you ain't gonna find out.
Right.
She'll put that shit back and feel mad about herself.
Right.
Oh, he's a good nigga.
Well, listeners, man, look, if you guys have some type of way or have any questions about, going through your significant other's phone, is it okay? Should it be some type of, restrictions, or is it,
can you have privacy in your relationship?
You still have privacy. I mean, it sounds that way. When you say it, it's like, hell yeah, obviously, but some people really don't realize that you should have privacy.
He's
and
my man, and my man, and I'm entitled to everything that's his.
Right.
Nah, hell no.
Fuck.
But let us know how you feel. That wraps up episode 12 of the Hunt Club podcast. Mike, speak your shit.
Special shout out to my grandfather who passed. I just want to say rest in peace to my grandfather. He passed last week. If anybody knows him, the reason I'm crazy and I say wild shit, it's because of him.
Oh,
so rest in peace, John Battle.
Rest in peace,
love you to death.
R.I.P.
Anything else? Any outros? Hey, yo, fuck out, we out. Nigga, you fucking out.
And look out for
Look at this.
Kids See Ghosts.
Who's this?
That's what you said. Who is this?
Oh, my bad.
Wow.
Disrespectful. My bad.
Wow.
I have a bad memory. Fuck.
Nigga, this is life. This ain't no about memories.
Rap it right now.
I seen the bad.
Whoa. COs ain't whoa. POs ain't whoa.
Which say whoa.
I get the cheek, I choke.
That shit is not right.
DIC.
I can't mumble it, but I don't know the word.